Snowflake Lane, the only free thing in Seattle.
Having a little date night.
It's a mistletoe. It's a mistletoe right here.
Oh my gosh, and we're not even in Canada. How is it?
It's like so good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here.
This is so good. We're at Tavern Hall in Bellevue, Washington. It's one of our favorite places for like good all-American food.
Whenever we don't know where to go to eat, this is the spot. And it never disappoints.
Also, waffle fries are so underrated.
I agree.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. I love you. Might be the best fries that I tried. I think they're missing cheese. Oh no, they're not. They have cheese.
I think my favorite cheese fries ever are from Shake Shack, and that's a 10 out of 10 for me.
I'll give these 10. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
I'll give these 10. It's so good. Yeah.
Not just for the vlog. I'd give them an 8.5.
For me, this is the best.
They're a little too crispy for me. See?
I like the crispy. That's why.
So they're a little too crispy because you can tell the waffle cutter or whatever they use to cut the potato is like too thin. So it's not potato-y enough for me. Like a Chick-fil-A waffle fry is pretty good because the waffle is bigger almost. Like the holes are smaller. Does that make sense?
So homey. It's so inviting, right? The gravy.
We just filmed our first mukbang.
Oh my god.
Did you guys like it?
I didn't even know what that is.
It's people who like vlog when they're eating.
I love doing that.
And you watch them eat.
Cheers, my love.
We hated it.
We hated it.
Hated
First
it.
to the class.
Don't order this. We are now digging into the main course. We're splitting a burger and they split it for us.
Already eating the pickle.
For the side salad because hashtag help, nachos because hashtag mental health. We're about to dig into our nachos.
Look at this.
Ooh, I want this piece.
So we're at Tavern Hall in Bellevue.
We're still at Tavern Hall.
We're still there. And we're still eating. And their service is awesome. Not just that they split our burger, but like the time when they bring the food, it's like, what, 10 minutes? You order and your food is there in 10 minutes.
Also, cozy vibes. The vibes here are immaculate. I'll show you guys real quick. Vibes, 10 out of 10. The chips are so good. Like, you can tell they're made in-house.
It's probably our fourth or fifth time that we ordered nachos. I don't think we ever came here without ordering nachos.
It'd be a weird day. I remember taking Alejandra and Drew here. And that was our first double date with our best friends.
This is where we met our Alejandro and Drew. That's why I love this place. Now it makes
Reminds you
sense.
of them?
Yeah.
We don't normally eat like that though.
Yeah.
A typical dinner for us is like salmon with veggies. Or rotisserie chicken with whatever we have in the fridge. He loves his lemon salad.
I love my lemon salad so much that I mentioned it in vows too.
We got a kale Caesar.
Oh my god.
Looks delicious.
It's really good. Kale in the clouds, ordering kale salad.
I didn't even know it was going to be in my salad.
Eating kale salad.
They definitely did massage the dressing in.
You did?
So it tastes very coarse, the kale. It's got a lot of texture, a lot of fibers, grit. We like to be food critics when we're eating. It's fun.
Whoa. Holy smokes.
This is the tavern burger. It's like a normal cheeseburger, but it's got like fried onions and like their special burger sauce, which we all know is your typical Big Mac sauce.
I didn't know that. In burger heaven? I'm in the kale heaven.
It's like extra good today. It's so saucy.
Did you ever knew that one day you're gonna meet a partner that's gonna love food as much as you do?
I feel like that's what I did look for.
Oh really?
Also, when we met, food was a huge passion of mine. Remember, my Instagram was primarily food. So I don't think I could have dated someone who was only like into fast food. Like didn't appreciate like, not that fine dining is like what we're, this is not fine dining.
We kind of like elevated,
Yeah.
a little bit elevated dining.
Yeah, like buying truffle to add it to your mashed potatoes, like stuff like that. It's not really fine dining, but it's like you appreciate the ingredients for what they are and flavors, and like you have a palate that's more than just, you know, your typical burgers and hot dogs, steak, potatoes, everything.
I knew you were a foodie without knowing your Instagram when you picked Duke Seafood on our second date instead of Panda Express.
Bad dad jokes. Get ready for them. He's full of them.
Oh yeah. My turn.
Moment of truth. Wow. That's a good cut. That bite is going to be bomb right there. I don't remember liking their pickles though, because I feel like they're bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
sweet
Too sweet.
pickles. Isn't it extra good today? It's extra good today.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Nachos taste the same. They're like a solid 10 out of 10 every single time.
I'm very generous tonight. I'm not this generous. I don't do 10 out of 10. We're usually like 7, 8.
I have really bad TMJ, so it's really painful for me to take bites out of burgers and sandwiches. But for this burger, it's worth it. It's worth the pain. I'm serious.
What is that thing? Botox?
Maybe I'll ask Sandra for Botox in my masseter muscles. I got it done once.
She would just do Botox for these
It
burgers.
relieves so much pain. Now it's kind of back because I've been stressed again. So I think I've been grinding my teeth in my sleep.
You'd be grinding even when sleeping. Go get that money, babe. Grind.
This has made it to my top 3 favorite burgers.
This one tonight
Well,
or burgers?
I don't know.
here?
This one, I guess this one tonight because I
hitting
never
the
felt
spot,
that
huh?
way.
Yeah.
I never felt that way before. But tonight, I don't know if there's a new chef in town or what.
There's a new sheriff in town. There's a new chef in town. It's too late. She opened a jar of dad jokes, so now they just.
Just can't help it. That's one of my favorite things about you, though. Like, unfiltered. Because I'm so filtered.
You're not so filtered, babe.
I tend to overthink what I want to say before I say it. Like, even before
Not all the time. Though.
going to like a coffee shop, I'll be like, I'm gonna ask for an iced Americano with white chocolate, but only 2 cups. White
Yeah,
chocolate.
she gets prepared.
Yeah, I like rehearse what I'm gonna say. I rehearse things that I'm gonna say. Even calling out for work, if I'm at sick, a sentence. Like,
Oh my God.
May
That's
I
too
call
much
out
pressure.
may I call out sick, or I am calling out
Oh
sick.
my God. That's hella pressure. You live with that? I love you. But that's too much.
I'm just a baby.
Baby, but it's too much. Makes me sad, yo. How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel better or about what's gonna come? Okay then.
Like, I find it so liberating that you are the way you are. But also it comes with consequences. Because sometimes you say things that come out wrong.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen to me.
Well,
Sometimes.
sometimes it does. But not as much as often, yeah. Not as much as often as me, but hey. Who loves me, knows where it's coming from.
Also, you can almost explain yourself, you know, if it's taken the wrong way. You're like, oh, my bad, I didn't mean it like that.
There's a thing between me and you. There's a big difference. It's hard to think what's in people's heads before I say stuff. Because whatever you say something, they're going to interpret it the way they are wired. And to think of that, that's hella pressure. That like just thinking about that, it just makes me tired right now. So it's hard. But you can say stuff and then you can, like figure out after you said it. You're not going to be based on the reaction. But like to think in front, like how are they going to react and not to hurt their feelings or, or something. Of course, you're not going to be like uncensored, like crazy guy, just saying whatever all the time. But I think there's a middle ground.
I agree.
You got to know your audience, and yeah, to some extent, you got to be censored, but also free-spirited because it's hard to live with expectations of other people, what they think about what I said. Oh my God.
That's something my therapist and I talk about a lot. Like, my constant need and urge to predict what is going to happen next, and also what is going through the other person's mind and making assumptions. Like thinking, oh, you must be tired because you worked all day, so I'm not going to ask you to go out on a date with me, even though I don't know what's going through your mind.
Yeah,
maybe you're tired and you don't want to go out. What if you're tired and you do want to go out because you miss spending time and doing something, It's like, I have to stop assuming and just ask.
Exactly, But also, before asking, you gotta figure out with yourself why you're asking it and to protect yourself from a disappointment. Maybe that disappointment is stopping you asking questions. Like sometimes it's not about us. Sometimes it's about that other side. Sometimes a no doesn't mean no to you. It means no to other person that's going through something right now at the moment. Because what's it called? Not refusing, but when somebody's saying it's rejecting. Rejecting is not 100% about us. It's a lot with the side that it's coming, the rejecting from. So protecting ourselves and saying, I'm safe, I know this person, it helps me get out of my comfort zone and be without censor. I love you.
It comes with the people-pleasing tendencies, and also being the firstborn. I was treated like you have to cater to everyone. Take care of your sister, like babysit your sister even though you're only like 10 or whatever. It's just like I always have to be the caretaker. I always have to be the responsible one. I always have to be the one that makes sure that everyone's okay and not hurt. And if that means I have to get hurt, then fine, so be it. I'll take one for the team. And, it's a lot of unlearning of all that stuff, which is really, really difficult because it's been embedded into me. It's like part of my personality now that I have to like try and peel apart and like not be like that because it's taking away from like
Joys
me
of
trying
yourself,
to be my most authentic self.
Yeah.
Because I'm being the person that I feel like everybody else wants me to be.
Yeah.
Which is a million different things.
It's a million different things. Yeah.
Yeah. It's unrealistic.
I'm the person that I'm going to live with myself all my life, and I have to be happy with myself. I have to. I choose my own happiness because it's very important. Otherwise, that's my identity. My identity is being happy with myself. So.
Listening to you say that makes me realize that I'm so different. My theory for my own self is if everyone else around me is happy, the ones that I love, then I'm happy. Like my happiness is dictated by other people's like current state.
Yeah.
And that's unhealthy. I'm on my healing journey.
Yeah. You know
I'm
what?
working on it.
Exactly. High five. I love it. One thing about human beings, we always evolve and change, and other thing connected to that is recognizing what's bothering you or recognizing what's stopping you in growing, you know. I think if you recognize that thing is growing, I think you're gonna work on it. Knowing you know, I think you're gonna, because it's hard, you know.
Well, yeah, it's hard to be like.
Expectations of other people.
Well, it's also hard to like be a certain way for all your life and then suddenly be like, wait, that's toxic, and then want to change.
Yeah,
that's extremely hard.
That's like 180. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be 180, but you know, it is a drastic change regardless.
Yeah. But nobody's expecting you to change even.
I know, but I want
if
to.
If you are, then that's something that if you want, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I think it has been like
step by step.
I'm seeing small glimpses of it really like working though, and like me demonstrating that. Because I was just texting Justin this morning. I flew the last 6 days and I didn't cry any day. I think it's because I was so focused on myself. What am I doing to make myself happy right now? What am I doing to make myself like content right now? Yeah, so I brought a sunny angel with me on my layover, which you guys would have seen by now because I have a vlog that's literally I have a vlog that's literally coming up soon. I just need to edit it because editing takes me forever and I haven't been motivated with all the flying that I've been doing. But yeah, I brought a sunny angel with me. I forced myself to walk outside even though the streets were icy just so that I could go to a bookstore because I knew that was going to make me happy. I paid $500 to go see Taylor Swift when I was in Vancouver.
She did.
And it was so hard for me to justify that amount of money right now with us trying to save and everything.
It's
I burped. Sorry.
It's okay. I love you. We're free. We're free people.
Yeah.
Just like that in the store. Free people. Free commercial for free people.
Wait, they actually do have a free people here.
Oh really? Where?
I want to go shopping.
I love it. Okay, get it. It aired out.
I always try to burp silently, and then you know what they say about farts? Silent but deadly. And I feel like my burps are that way too.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay, and we're out. Thanks for spending time with us. Like and subscribe just in case this is the end of the video. I don't know yet. Is this the outro?
That's the outro.
Okay, bye.